Dr. Capilouto,
Yeah.
I'd be very interested in your vision for Town and Gown, how you see the university and Lexington, Central Kentucky, and also even talking beyond the borders of this region, your reach out into the state.
Sure.
We just think that's a very important relationship. And I also want to just touch on what Lynn said. The Bluegrass Business Development Partnership was a very visionary concept that we brought together with the city, the university, and Commerce Lexington, where all the different services that you need for your business are located, at least the contact point on the second floor of the same building. And as revolutionary as that was, everybody says they have it, but few really do, and we did. But again, I want to thank the university and Lynn for his leadership and all that, but I want to make sure you knew when we talk about the Bluegrass Partnership, we're talking about a place where if you're the customer, you got to go to one place, and we take care of you from there. But anyway, your vision regarding, sorry to get on that little side note, but your vision regarding Town and Gown.
Well, I think the accomplishment you just cited is one that we should use as a model for a variety of things we do. Our destinies are intertwined. Just as in your businesses, in our area, it's recruiting talent. Talented students, talented faculty, talented staff. Nobody comes to a university to work in isolation. They come to enjoy a city, a place where they can have great education for their children, enjoy the arts, sports, and a variety of other amenities. So everything we do together to further advance this city is going to be beneficial to Town and Gown here. So I'm excited. The partnerships and the relationships exist here for all kinds of opportunities in the future. We have a culture of collaboration when it comes to these things. So I'm most encouraged. And I think as I travel the state, on some days these were very daunting experiences. When you're in eastern or western Kentucky and you're seated at a table with civic leaders or elected officials, and you say, how would you like to see the University of Kentucky fulfill the expectations you have? And somebody says, you know, my child was the valedictorian of her class, yet she's having to take remedial math. So I'm worried about my school system. What can UK do about my school system? Or my community built an industrial park because we thought this was a ticket to new jobs for the future, and our park is empty. What can UK do? So when you hear that time and time again, you realize how much hope is placed in this university across the state, not just in this city. And I had people remind me, we can't be just the University of Lexington. We're the University of Kentucky. So it is great when you can return to your campus and pick up the phone and call the dean of your college of education and say, what can you do? We can't teach the courses or run the school system, but we do have a P through 20 lab that can give you a set of best practices on how you best do those things. We can offer leadership training for those who run school systems, which, having served on a school board, there's nothing more important than to start with great leadership at your superintendent, principal, and administrative level. And we can best prepare those teachers that are going to go out and teach this next generation. We do a superb job of that. And also in terms of faculty development after teachers get their degrees and are teaching in the schools. You know, they still have a lot to learn, and we play a great role. So we can't be the Department of Education. We're still a college of education, but we partner in effective ways.